with this judge. He's not a judge. He's a sheriff. Sheriff Grady Judd. We've had him here on the channel before. And he's kind of one of those people that blows up in media when he does something or talks about something or covers something. And there was this big drug bust recently. See, we're good here. Okay. Yeah, there was a recent drug bust. Here. I'm going to read the article here in a second. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Making sure we're live.
Now, let's see if we can
look at an ad. Amazing. Good. We're live. Okay. Got 3 people too. We're breaking numbers. All right, good. So we live, man. That's good. 3 people. I want to test out the algorithm too and be like, is it still acting up? We got more people on Facebook than YouTube. That is amazing. Wow, what's going on with that? Hey, Julie, what's up? Welcome. The comments up. Oh, there we go. It's starting to update. It's a little behind. What's up, Julie? So let me start off with the story here, and then we'll get into the 17-minute clip, and then we'll call it a live. Gonna keep it kind of brief. Got the baby tonight. But according to Vlad TV, at least 32 people were charged in connection to a drug trafficking sting operation that spanned 16 months. And baby, that is recording. According to reports, the Polk County Sheriff's Office said their narcotics detectives and high-intensity drug trafficking area task force arrested 29 and issued arrest warrants for three others. And so supposedly he did some sort of rap. I don't know if he really rapped or not. I haven't watched this thing. He said, you can go ahead and turn yourself in or you can go to jail. Tired from running, but you're going to go to jail. Sheriff Grady Judd said of 3 suspects who were still at large. So there's still people on the run. Authorities seized $88,000 in cash, $89,000 in jewelry, and $283,000 worth in narcotics. Damn. Sheriff Judd noted that several of these arrested are rappers, marketed themselves because they look cool in the community. Can y'all make a rap about this? Judd asked while wearing one of the gaudy pieces of jewelry seized in the bust. We got your gold. We got your tail in the county. You can call it the Bell Gang Blues rap song. I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's see if we got anybody here. Let me refresh this. Oh, we got a little bit more people now on YouTube. Let's see. Okay, a little bit more than Facebook. Hey, what's up, man? Katrina, Vic, Joe, Lisa, Maria. Look at this. Check this out, man. Let's see what the sheriff had to say. I'll full screen it when it gets to the point where he's going to put himself on screen, where he's going to have the jewelry and stuff like that. Katrina! He did rap. Oh, so shout out from North Carolina. What's up, man? The Munger. North Carolina. Oh, you know what I got to do? I got to do this real quick, too, before we start. Shout out to the weirdos. Yo, let me put these guys' pictures here. Can I do that? There we go. Shout out to the weirdos. I know you watching. Shout out. All right. Shout out to. Oh, it doesn't show in the chat for you guys. You can only see it if you're on Facebook. Shout out. I know you watching out there. All right, let's get started.
Sheely.
Weirdo
when
crew.
You work together, good things happen.
Weirdo gang. I'm gonna get a shirt for that. Weirdo gang.
And that's what happened in this particular investigation. These guys were known as the Bell Gang. Today we talk about the Bell Gang has the Bell Gang Blues because they're locked up in the county jail. But let me tell you how this began. It goes back as far as March of 2020 when FDLE and Lake Wells Police Department were investigating a group of people that were dealing in cocaine, methamphetamine, and cannabis. You know, all 3 of those low-level nonviolent drugs people want you to think are low-level nonviolent drugs. In November of 2020, the Sheriff's Office was investigating a gentleman by the name of James McLean. And as we did our deconfliction on the investigation, our undercover detectives determined that we were all working the same group of people. So we began a joint investigation. Now let's fast forward. As this investigation occurred, our detectives thought the best way to deal with this is with what we call a Title III in federal courts or 934 in state courts. It's a wiretap. It's where we listen to their phones. We go online with them with a court order. So our detectives working together in February of 2021 went up on the first telephone, and they went up on the phone of James McLean.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
James is 34 years of age. He goes by the street name of Mook. He was dealing in meth, cannabis, and he was a major distributor for the Lake Wells area.
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, during the investigation, James told our undercover folks, when they asked him, why is this methamphetamine blue? He said, oh, we dyed it blue in recognition of the Democrat Party.
No, he didn't. That's amazing, bro. That's amazing. That is representative of them. That's amazing. Amazing.
The Democrats. Now, I'm not sure the Democrat Party would be proud of that.
Yeah, they would. Come on.
But that's why it was blue, according to him. From that telephone, they listened into Vincent Thomas. That was the second phone they went up on. He's also, as you see on our chart here, he's 35. He's a major distributor in and around the Lake Wells area. And he's also a rapper.
Oh.
He's known as Cheese.
Cheese?
And you'll hear more about him in just a second.
Mr. Cheese, all right.
And then the third one whose phone we went up on was Patrick Fields. Patrick Fields is known as Big Pat. He's also a rapper. In fact, on the street, he's known as Big Pat Bank Account. That's right. If you look to see their cars, you see that they're bragging about jewelry and guns. They're really proud. And then I always like to talk about Earl Thomas. Now, Earl Thomas is the father to Vincent. Like father, like son. So what do you think about the county jail? Well, son, you got me in trouble again. That's right. Like father, like son, only Vincent is the distributor, and Earl was selling drugs on the street level.
Whoa.
At his car wash.
Yo, and if you guys wouldn't mind hitting the like, I see on Facebook you guys are doing that. Thank you so much. I can't tell on YouTube, but if you guys wouldn't mind, I would appreciate that. You know, we've been having a hard time on the channel lately. And check out today's video too if you haven't, with Ronnie. It's pretty kind of interesting, the update. And I also have an update after this clip that we see here real quickly on a different story that we've covered on this channel, about the guy that his daughter died in the car where it overheated. So we'll talk about that. Bieber sent that to me.
See you later, son. Give me a kiss.
It's okay.
Now, what did this result in? Well, we charged 32 people criminally. 29 of them have been arrested. 3 are still at large, and you can see we've designated the ones that are at large. So, hey, you can go ahead and turn yourself in, or you're just going to go to jail tired from running, but you're going to jail. We served 8 search warrants, 7 of them in Lake Wells, and 1 of them in the Frostproof area. On one of the search warrants, we had to use a SWAT team because when we went there, the guy threatened to commit suicide and he held himself hostage. But after a while, we were able to get him out of the house without there being any injuries. It was touch and go for a few minutes, but once again, we had our best trained deputies and law enforcement officers there, and we were able to work through that. We seized 11 firearms. 2 of them were reported stolen to us. So let me let you see this. And let me let you see marijuana. And Chris, can you hold that for me, Chief? And then you tie that to the money.
Yeah.
And then there's people out here every day in the media saying, oh, this marijuana is low-level, non-violent. People are dying because of that. And it's not low-level, non-violent, and neither is the other drugs. You think about that the next time somebody tells you cocaine, methamphetamine, marijuana, it's just low-level, non-violent.
I wonder, why would cocaine be considered low level and meth? That's surprising. But I guess in Oregon, that's the place. Is it Oregon or Portland or whatever the hell it is? That these people, now you can take fentanyl, you can inject yourself with heroin, it's legal and stuff. Like, that place is out of control. Joe Pan, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Gracias. Thank you. And if you guys wouldn't mind hitting like, please, por favor. I might have not even had notifications for this live stream, and I did it last minute, so you know, I just want to come on, chill, man. Saturday, say hi for a little bit because heroin and fentanyl took over. True that.
They're lying to you.
Ooh, wait.
So
the connection dropped. Ooh, the connection dropped for a second. Hold on, let's make sure we're good. Make sure we're good here for a second. We're looking on Facebook. Tu ves, está jugando. Okay, we're here. Everybody's good? Everybody's good? It was a drop. We should be back. We're here, and we're... So as soon as I get a donation, they're like, oh, we can't have that. We can't have that. Yo, somebody, while we wait a second to stabilize this, whatever's going on, the Illuminati, somebody sent me a notification the other day where Facebook is literally sending people that follow me notifications like, hey, if you want to, you can unfollow. I have the person sent me a screenshot. She told me, it said that you haven't been clicking the notifications, but she told me she watches me both on Facebook and YouTube or something like that. She told me some explanation. I didn't get to read it all. But Facebook is literally sending a notification to people, hey, you can unfollow this person here. Just click right here. I'm like, damn, that is that dirty? I was like, Jesus Christ. All right, so I think we're back, yo. We're good, right? All right, cool. Thanks, man. Thank you, guys. You know, Comcast, man.
Let's look at their previous
got notifications?
charges.
All right, good. Thank you, guys.
8 of them are previously convicted felons. They had a total of 314 previous felonies, 331 misdemeanors for a total of 645 previous crimes. Well, that didn't seem to teach them that they need to go by society's rules. So here's what our Lake Wales FDLE agents, Lake Wales police officers, and our detectives from the sheriff's office did. We added another 301 felonies,
Wow.
134 misdemeanors, and 435 total charges. We seized $88,000 in cash, $89,000 in jewelry, and street value, we seized $283,000 in narcotics.
That's a big bust.
$460,000 worth.
Really, Johnny? Wow.
And they were marketing themselves, as you might well expect that they would. In fact, they were marketing themselves because they look cool in the community. And we have, or we'll show you, some video of the vehicles they had. That's right. They thought they were cool. Well, how cool are you today? Can y'all make up a rap song about this? Well, I'll help you out.
Oh, no, you... Oh, Evelyn, thank you so much. Gracias.
We got you gold.
We gotta talk.
We put your tail. Help you out.
Allah. You know, people are really upset about this. I don't know why people care so much. Never mind that there was a huge drug bust. The community's probably safer. Heroin. What's it? Heroin? I don't know. Methamphetamine. Methamphetamine or something. Cocaine and whatever. People are more concerned about that. He took the chain that these guys had and flaunted it, and that he did a little joke or mocked them. Are you kidding me? People are such a joke. Grow the fuck up. These people have kids. Who cares about this shit? You should want this. People are actually upset at this guy about this. Amazing. Amazing. And I haven't watched the full video yet. So
you see, we got you gold. We put your tail in the county jail. Think about that, brothers.
Oh, shit.
And you know what?
Shit.
This, you could call it the Bell Gang Blue rap song. How's that? You may think it's cool, but it'll end up with you arrested every time. It's not bad if you got it legal.
Oh, I forgot about Streamlabs too. I like Streamlabs. I wish I could change the icon for Streamlabs to Kim Jong-un from North Korea. I want to put some China shit on there. But the caps lock thing, I got to change that. Because they only put it one time, and it's warning Susie. You guys ignore Streamlabs. That's my crazy alter ego. I got to fix that later.
Now, I want to give my cop.
I think that was the song. I don't know. You guys have seen this. Was that the song? I think that was the song, and they're upset and tripping about that. Unless there's something else, this is what people are upset about.
Colleagues a chance to talk. I explained they didn't have to do the rap song.
That's it.
But we are all excited because it took a lot of work by a lot of great detectives.
Bars. Somebody said
to make
bars.
this happen.
Yeah, let me see if I can
All
turn
in
off
Lake Wells.
Streamlabs. Let me try to turn
So
off
we'll
Streamlabs
start
real quick.
with my friend and just a great police chief, Chief
That's offensive.
Velasquez.
Oh my God.
You can dance if you like, though, by the way.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you also not having me do the rap song. It'd be hard to top that. This is a great.
That's what people are upset about. That's what people are losing their minds over. It's amazing. Never mind the drugs in the community that's safer and all the kids that are safer. No. It's this little thing right there. That's it. That's it. Amazing.
Example of people working together, of law enforcement agencies working together.
Can't help this.
The criminals don't follow any kind of a jurisdiction. They don't stay within boundaries. They go wherever they want. And by us and working together as a team, we did the same thing. So wherever they like to go, I can guarantee you that we'll follow them. The community asked for us to help and to step up and to deal with these drug dealers, and we responded.
Oh.
This is just a great example.
Goodness.
32 people with warrants, and a good number of them, most of them already arrested. I can tell you right now, and our message is very clear, that we know who the others are, and we're hearing a lot from our friends here on the wall, and you're next.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Thank you, Terry, so much for the super chat. I wish the little thing would show up on my screen. Maybe I can figure out how to do that sometime. I mean, the thing popped up really quick, but the actual GIF or whatever.
And we'll ask our RAC, Brandon Shealy from FDLE, if he'll speak.
That's it. That's what people are losing their mind. They have nothing else to do, so they're losing their mind.
I just want to echo what the chief and the sheriff said, and I want to extend our appreciation to the men and women of each respective department. They put in 16 months of very hard work, and this is what happens. This is a success. It's the safety we provide our community, and this represents exactly the type of cases and the hard work, collaboration, and partnership we need to have to make sure that our citizens are safe here. Thank you, Sheriff.
Thank you very much. Now, I asked Chief Stewart if he would speak, and he said no. He said, I'm satisfied just to be standing there. Then he added, but you could tell them we rang their bell, and that's exactly what we did. But there's more bell ringing to come. So if you think this is the end, it's only the beginning, and these folks like to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any questions
They
for
do.
us?
Can you elaborate on how important it is to get these drugs off the streets, especially when there's so
these are the folks. Now, some of these people were users of drugs. For example, Angela, we have a warrant for. She was not selling, she was using. But these are the folks that are dealing with this drug at the ground level. We call it ground zero. It's where the drug is going from the dealers or from the distributor to the dealers, and they're handing it directly to the people in the community, to include our children. And that's why these are the most dangerous. And they carry these guns. You know, they carry these guns to protect themselves from each other.
From each other,
They don't
yeah.
fear the police,
Oh.
but they
Don't wanna
certainly
get-
fear each other and the rip-offs and the home invasions and the drive-by shootings.
So it is to get robbed. That one guy, the kid that we covered from that same area, and it was Sheriff Judd. He was talking about that this kid went to go buy weed. I think it was. I'm so surprised. I don't know. I can't believe that people are still getting killed over weed. But I guess in certain cases, people want to rob the whole place. But this one kid was set up, and he was shot and killed, and it's kind of a mess. He was just supposedly buying weed, I think.
And that's what makes this so very dangerous. We know that when we work together and good things happen, and make no mistake about it, your local police hears it on the street. But for us to be ultimately successful, we need to do this wiretap to ferret out the people who were big time involved in distributing drugs on the streets of Lake Wales. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the criminal charges we have now. And a lot of these cases are 15-year minimum mandatories. I'll never let up saying there are people that think we need to do away with the minimum mandatories. Oh, let's just do away with them. Oh, so they can distribute these kinds of drugs to your children
Yeah,
and not be held appropriately
that's what they're going for now. They said it's not fair, the charges and stuff that people are getting. Yeah, that's what they want, man.
accountable?
That's what's going on.
Oh,
now.
so they can just have their guns and they brag with their gold and their fancy cars. When you show a bunch of kids cash, they think it's cool. And you don't think they should be held ultimately responsible? Fortunately, the overwhelming majority of the Florida legislature gets it. Our governor gets it. And we're going to keep locking people up like this because this is where it's going to the kids on the streets.
That's racist.
Can you speak to the impact? I mean, how much of a dent does this even make?
I think this makes a significant dent in the Lake Wales area because this was a network of drug dealers and sellers and some users.
Polk County.
Does that mean that we've stopped all drug sales in Lake Wales or Polk County? Obviously not. There's competitors out there, but I consider that more opportunities to make more arrests. I'm very comfortable with it. And heck, who knows? We may end up making another rap song.
Oh, love.
What was your reaction to figuring out how many people were intertwined in this and it just kept growing?
We truly expected that, but that's why these types of 934 investigations are important because otherwise you can't always sew
This is Florida. Florida.
together the distributors and all of their partners. And we were able to do that. This takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of legwork behind the scene that you don't see.
You said that you guys aren't done yet. There's a lot more to do. Going forward, do you expect there to be a lot more cases like this? Or?
Well, first and foremost, we're going to work with the state attorney's office and see if we can bring additional charges to them. I like racketeering. Racketeering is a 30-year minimum mandatory, or I'm sorry, it's a 30-year felony. It's a first-degree felony. So it's not a minimum mandatory, it's a 30-year felony. So I want to look at racketeering charges, at least for the kingpins here. In addition to that, some of these people are going, oh, wait a minute. You know, I'm just selling drugs to get along here, and some of them will cooperate or are cooperating and are pointing out other drug dealers and other distributors, we're coming for them, as the chief said. So it's like dropping a pebble into the water. It started out as a little ripple, and now we've got some big waves, and we hope a tsunami overcomes these drug dealers as we try to wash them away into the prison system, because that's where we can make a difference, when they're not on the street selling drugs and not on the street pointing guns at people. And make no mistake about it, they don't carry these just for looks. They don't carry these for any other reason than self-protection and intimidation for whoever they're dealing with at the time. Anything else?
Sheriff, any idea where these drugs are coming from? Are they going into the county, or are they coming to Miami?
Well, most of your drugs comes from a variety of areas. Now your marijuana, we see some.
Johnny, thank you for the stars so much. Getting closer to the goal. Joe Pan on YouTube. I don't know why my name shows up like that on YouTube. I'm not sure either. Everything's whacked out over here. Hey, Patty. Hey, everybody that's just joined. We're almost done with this clip. What I'm going to do is I'm going to update you guys on a previous story. It's really brief that I covered. And then what I'm going to do is play these two little fun clips. I haven't even watched them. The two little Karen clips to end off on a happy mood or something like that. Try to attempt to end up on a happy mood. I mean, I'm good. This is whatever. This is good news that people were caught. And I saw some comments from some guy. I'm going to read to you in a second under the Vlad TV.
Of it local, but this is pretty good stuff here. So somebody's growing it. One of the guys we arrested actually works at a medical or at a marijuana growing facility, but the drugs that we caught him with was that he was buying from someone else. So it wasn't from the facility he worked at, but he actually worked in a Lake Wells facility that legally grows marijuana, at least by state law.
Bieber.
Anything else? Thank you all very much. Have a good day.
Yo, the Streamline Police got you too. I just want to make a name and just put something crazy on it. Just have that thing reinforce it. So when everybody else is not sure, that thing just goes ham. Bieber, what's up, man? Welcome. Thank you for sending me that article last night. We're going to get into that 1 second, just briefly. I'm going to talk about that. The comment section from Vlad TV, and I think this guy's, I really believe this guy's just a troll, but he said, and if you notice the picture, that's Christopher Chris Dorner. He says, some of those guys are my clients. You're giving them way too much credit. They're regular people, just like you and me. I knew the one that rode around listening to Pop Smoke like he was black and he was white. Blunt in one hand, steering wheel on the other. That's why I don't understand why people trust them and hold them to a higher standard. LMAO. They're just everyday citizens. LOL. I don't know. But yeah, somebody like that's probably trolling or whatever. I don't know if he actually really knew them. The other thing too, really quick, an update to the story. Bieber sent this to me, and then we'll watch 2 funny clips after that. By the way, you can check out Leave It to Bieber's channel on YouTube. She's been covering a lot of the missing people's or children's cases. Xavier and oh, you have covered Summer, right? Did you cover Summer? I think you've covered Summer. You can fill in all the gaps. She's on top of all the different Xavier. Maybe did you cover Summer? You didn't cover Summer? You've been covering Summer a bit. I haven't covered it at all. But there's this thing that apparently is not loading up. I covered this on the channel a couple of times. It was a really, really crazy story. I'm not even sure if I have a playlist. I might. But I'll just read it to you since this is not working here. Actually, let me try one more thing. One more thing. Yeah, that's me. Try to load it up here and see if it works. Now we'll keep it moving. There we go.
Died last year after being left in a hot car has now taken a plea deal. The mother of a little girl who died last year after being left.
So this guy is Sydney Deal. I did a couple of live streams. This situation was nuts because it's kind of complicated, but basically he locked himself out of the car. His daughter was still in the car, and he was like arguing with the girlfriend or his ex-girlfriend or whatever at the house. They were going back and forth when he realized he left this thing inside. There was some other rumors too that supposedly not only was she locked inside the car, but I had a screenshot of it somewhere. Somebody commented and said that supposedly the heater was on in the car. And so when police get there, allegedly he doesn't want to let them break in because he's calling the insurance company. They're telling him he doesn't have insurance with them. He asked his mother to call or something like that. The price was too high. I think what happened was he called his insurance and the price was too high. And then he had his mother or somebody from his family call the insurance, and they told him he's not on the insurance. And so he was literally shopping around for the best deal, allegedly, to save his daughter and break the window. And eventually the cops saw that things got so bad that they had to break the window themselves. By that time, she was already dead. Insanity. Okay. David, yo, thank you so much for the super chat. Said I love your platform. Thank you, man. Crazy story. If you type in iCkEdMeL and Sydney Deal, the girl's name was Saya Deal, you can check out the story.
Left in a hot car has now taken a plea deal. 28-year-old Sydney Deal pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor charge today. Saya Deal died back in October. The incident happened as Sydney had a confrontation with his girlfriend. After realizing that the child was locked in the car, he initially called a locksmith and then his brother. His brother says Sydney would not let him break the window to rescue Saya. As part of that plea deal, Sydney is now facing
Cut off. So check out what the plea deal is. I just wanted to give that quick update. I know I have that story somewhere on my channel. Still. I'm just curious if I have a playlist set up or not. Probably don't. I don't. So after this live stream, I'll make a playlist and I'll put it down in the comment section for anybody interested in that story because I thought it was pretty wild. But anyway, thank you, Monica, so much for the super chat. Gracias. So he pled guilty to a misdemeanor charge on Friday. This was recently, July 23rd. Sydney Deal entered an Alfred plea, which I never even heard of this. I don't even know what that is. It's going to say here, in order to avoid the possibility of being convicted or more offenses or of a greater offense. An Alfred plea does not require a person to admit guilt. Amazing. You get a sweet deal, I guess, and you're not even admitting guilt, and they can't charge you for more offenses or a greater offense. This must be some liberal, I don't know. So, the deadly incident happened during a confrontation with his girlfriend. Deal claimed that he believed the air conditioner was on in the car and he did not think his daughter was in danger, which I saw a post on Instagram, somebody that knew him or allegedly stating that they thought the AC was on, but the heater was on. Thank you, Evelyn. Can I have your shirt? Can I have the shirt you have on you now? I got this from Walmart a long time ago. Walmart gang here. After realizing that the child was locked in the car, Deal initially asked his girlfriend to call a locksmith. He then called his brother. When the brother arrived, he wanted to break the window, but Deal reportedly stopped him because he did not have money to fix a broken window, which to me, it's like, break it. We'll figure this shit out after. I'll break it myself or let the police officers break it. Put a plastic bag. You know how many people I've seen here, especially in Florida, they just put a little plastic bag on the car, tape it, and that's it. They keep it moving. Deal then flagged down a passing police officer. He told the officer he was waiting on a tow truck, so that's why the officers waited. After a few minutes, the officer decided to break the window. However, it was too late. The Polk County coroner determined the child had died as a result of heat, stroke, and exposure to high temperatures. The temperature that day was 96 degrees. Deal originally charged with felony child abuse as a part of a plea agreement. He is facing a maximum of 1 year in jail and a fine up to $2,000. That is like, wow, what a deal, right? Maximum of 1 year in jail and $2,000 for shopping for the best deal for your child, allegedly. Amazing, right? That's the world we're living in now. Amazing. 1 year. You could do all kinds of horrible shit. Remember that one story we covered with a lady? The one lady was it wasn't in Atlanta. I forgot what lady ran off to Atlanta, but she already was on bond for some other situation because she had shot somebody in the house. She broke into the house, shot somebody, something like that. Then she goes on a street race, kills this grandmother, right? She goes to jail. They let her bond out again. She literally killed somebody. Not only did she kill this person, but she ran. She was on the run. She was on the run. They caught her. She made up a whole story. She lied. She bonded out. She went on live stream. First off, the grandmother made all these people look stupid. So then they rescinded the bond and she ran for 2-3 weeks. That's amazing. You could kill somebody, mock them, and bond out. Bond out. And you were already on bond for some other shit. Liberal shit. Hashtag liberal. I don't know. I shouldn't say that, but whatever. Fuck it. So let's do this real quick. We'll end off on a more positive note. I don't know. I had no idea what this is. 2 quick videos, man. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I hope you guys are being safe. By the way, Florida, they're saying Florida is like the worst state for I don't know what kind of word I should use, the coof. There's this one guy I watch, he calls it the coof. They're saying Florida is like the worst state. We're like the epicenter of the world and stuff like that. They are saying like we're the next Italy or something like that. And so a lot of people are testing positive. And I don't know, just be cautious and safe whatever you do. Whether you get the jab or not, or if you have gotten it or not. I personally take vitamin D. Vitamin D thing, I've seen more articles come out. Vitamin D is a thing you should be taking. You talk to your doctor or whatever. I'm not a doctor. A lot of people supposedly or allegedly deficient in vitamin D. Vitamin D is like a plus. Find yourself a good brand, whatever that is. You should be taking vitamin D, especially if you're somebody that's not out in the sun or whatever. I take my vitamin D, I take my fish oil, I take my zinc. So, bath salt state. That's true. Hey, that is nothing but truth. Bath salt state. Oh God. Was it really? Oh man, I've been seeing all kinds. I've been wanting to talk about it, but apparently I can't really mention this stuff where they just really shut down. They really shadow ban. I haven't been trying to avoid mentioning it too much. There was also some stories about 27. I shouldn't even say that. I don't say that. I posted a picture on my Instagram. Immediately they put a note on there from the CDC. So let's check out this clip. See what this is. Oh, and there's a super bug. You guys heard about the super bug? Oh, the super bug's out there too. I think it's in Texas. And there was monkeypox. I don't know what happened with monkeypox, but the super bug. You guys heard about the super bug? God almighty. Super bug fungus spread in 2 cities. I think it's killed. I don't know. How many people has it killed? 5 people, something like that. I don't remember what Texas and Washington, I think it says here. This stuff, it's a deadly, hard to treat fungal infection that has been spreading throughout nursing homes and hospitals across the United States. Is becoming even more dangerous according to researchers. This is something I spoke to my mother about this earlier. And she was like, yeah, you need to be clean. Make sure you clean and do all sort of stuff. And I'm trying to tell her, this is stuff that's in the hospitals. This stuff starts there, like MRSA and all that kind of stuff. This is all stuff that are usually in the hospital setting. You know what I'm saying? That stuff, you go in there for one thing and somehow you catch all this other shit while you're in the hospital. You go in there for a small little whatever, you're coming out with 6 other different things and you're dying. Okay? That's how it is sometimes. 50,000 units IUD3. Oh, Lambda too. Oh, I shouldn't even say that. Shouldn't even repeat that. That's a new one too. I don't know what's going on with that. I heard about that strain.
The prep table.
So let's check this out. This is somebody in Subway. This is titled Racist Black Karen gets upset with Hispanic Subway workers after arguing over not enough meat to use on her sandwich. Estoy me paso cuando era manager de Subway. La señora quería doble carne al precio de un sándwich sencillo. So they're saying she wanted double the meat La señora quería doble carne al precio de un sandwich. So she wanted double the meat, but for the regular price, I guess.
And stop the young lady that's fixing a sandwich. She told her no. The young lady was doing like they usually do. They put 4 to 6 pieces. And I'm ordering a ham and turkey. She told the young lady, no, take all the meat off that she had put on the sandwich.
Wait. So she called customer service for this? Is that what's going on?
The prep table and stop the young lady that's fixing a sandwich. She told her no. The young lady was doing like they usually do. They put 4 to 6 pieces. And I'm ordering a ham and turkey. She told the young lady, no, take all the meat off that she had put on the sandwich. She said, no, you take that off and only put 4. So I told her she needs to go back to Mexico. She's going to have to swim the waters back. That's why Trump is sending all of them back right now.
No. I shouldn't laugh. She didn't say that. I don't know when this is from. I've never seen this.
She needs to go back to Mexico.
No,
only
hold
put
on.
4. So I told her she needs to go back to Mexico. She's going to have to swim the waters back. That's why Trump is sending all of them back right now in a truck. He's trying to do border patrol. She's the one making it bad for people that's really coming over here trying to work and get their job done. She's yelling out in the place. There's another customer. She's screaming and yelling. No. 4. So how many pieces go on there?
So does anybody know that? I couldn't imagine calling customer service for that kind of thing. I don't even count. You guys count when they're putting slices on your thing? And first of all, if you're worried about all the slices, I don't know where she's at, but you need to go to Publix. Publix is the most gangster place to go for subs. They load it up. You can literally get 2 or 3 meals out of a foot-long Publix sub. But she's wilding out over the slices and counting it. Jesus Christ.
Yes, that's what I told her. Exactly. And I told her, I say, ma'am, that's the amount that they put all the time. She said, no. I'm the manager here. I'm the manager. And I said, well, they don't do that. I said, can you fix it like it's supposed to? Right. That's the exact amount that she was. Right. So that was right. I told her that. She said, oh, no. It don't go like that. No, 4. No, that's
Jesus
what she told
Christ,
the young
bro.
lady. Yes, the lady that was making.
So I don't know who had it right, who has it wrong. She's talking to somebody. Apparently, they're telling her she's right. A lot of these Subways, too, they're franchises, right? Is that the right terminology? Where it's just like somebody buys the shop and they can take control of it, and then they pay Subway, the corporation or whatever, like a monthly fee or whatever it is. I don't know how that works. But a lot of these places, they run by their own rules. Right? What is that the right terminology? Franchise, Subway. I think it is. Subway is one of the cheapest major fast food restaurants to franchise. Subway's fee for becoming a franchisee is $15,000, and startup costs, which include construction and equipment, leasing expenses, range from $116,000 to $260,000. So
That's what I told her. I said, you gotta be new. I said, because I've been coming here for years. As a matter of fact, I was here week before last. Well, no, it's not a covering. She took the window part that you guys have, and I guess you pull it up and down, when you're making your sandwiches. She pulled that down on the top of my sandwich.
Spinach.
Right, training. Yeah, you guys do need to give her training.
No pepper.
Who's this person on the phone with?
Right.
Is she really talking to somebody, or is she just making this up?
Right. Well, like I said, she started making, no, not the lady that sang shamanic, the lady that do the prep that start the sandwich, you know what you guys have, then you start to, she took it off.
Don, I can't do call-ins, man, because I got to get off soon because I got my daughter here. Next time. I got some stuff coming up this week, I think. So, yeah, sorry, man. I remember you called before, though. I appreciate your call because you had a really good call the other time. It was for the, was it Ronnie or something? I think it might have been the Ronnie stuff.
Right. That's what I said. I know they do 3. Yeah, they do 3 and then they do 3 more. Okay, and then they start over. Right.
So 3 and 3?
She said her name. I can't really understand her. She doesn't speak good English, but she's saying something about a blanca or a blanker or a blank something or a blanket. Yes. I'm a customer. I'm very upset. Right. She told me customers don't have any rights.
Yeah, right. She said customers don't have any rights.
I told her I'm the customer and I'm right. That's how I want. She said, no. You don't know. You know right. Like a child. Yes, ma'am. Like a child. Oh, I know she don't represent Subway. I already knew that. Yes. So yes.
Finished. My bad. The video said that there's a longer version. Let's see. Supposedly it's like a longer 8-minute version. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I wouldn't really even cared. Somebody here said, I used to work at Subway. You only get 4 slices of meat on a 6-inch unless you pay for more. To me, it's just kind of wild that this lady took it to the whole Trump's coming for you. Trump's coming for y'all and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, oh my God. I never seen somebody flip out. Well, I mean, I have. I guess we're here every Saturday, right? Or weekend or whatever. Me too. 4 slices of ham or turkey. That is 6 for salami or pepperoni and 6 for olive slices too, which is plain wacky. Lady, it's a Subway. Just ask for extra meat. It does suck. She was going ham for her deli meat. It's pretty funny. All right, I have one more clip to show you guys. We're out here. Put this little girl to bed. I'm not even on camera. I think people. Is this a recent clip? People are just wilding out. This could be an older clip. I don't know. Parte 2 del video original dura 8 minutos. Blanco Rodriguez and is blanked out. I can't tell who this is. Damn, man. See, I want to see the whole thing. Romano. Hopefully there's nothing. All right, let me play the other one I have for you guys. I would love to see the full thing. Have you seen my post history? Here, I'll do a better one. Full video. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, we were supposed to do this video, but we never got to do that. All right, let me pull up the other one. Hopefully it's funny. I don't know. This is a Karen here, or they're calling her Karen. Why is she hanging out the window like that? I haven't been to a Subway I went to one recently, like a couple weeks, but it was just out of pure desperation, like just desperation. I was hungry, and the place that I went to was I think it was a long line or something. I didn't want to wait. Subway is one of the last places. I saw somebody comment too about like the fake meat. It does feel like the meat is fake to me. The chicken is like rubber and stuff. I gotten sick when one of the hospitals I used to work at had a Subway there, and I got sick one time, and a couple of my coworkers got sick too. Like, depending on where it's at too, some of these people are not maintaining that shit. That stuff is sitting there all day. I've walked in there, and there's been times where the meat looks scaly, like it has a layer of something. It has like a green shine to it. Has anybody ever seen that? It literally has like a coating or something. I don't know what that is. I've walked in there and the meat has like a different color that's just glistening in the light. I don't know what the hell that is. No good. No good. Yo, go to Publix or go to some other place. Go support some small business or something. The franchises, especially the franchises, man, it's just run like crap. Kind of is, man. But let's check out this Karen. I don't know what's going on here. Why is she hanging out the window like that? Public parking lot. I asked my wife to jump out and back me up and let me know when to stop. And this Karen started yelling at her. The police came and apologized on behalf of the community. They let us know they have to deal with this daily. Why are police using resources? Why are police resources being used? We need a system to help with mental health problems. The only thing with that is that, I mean, maybe you could send up, I don't know how it would work. Yeah, these police officers, to send a social worker out there with them is just unrealistic. For some of these people, for some of the nuts, you have to subdue them. Give them a shot of Haldol. What was that combination they give in psych? Haldol, Ativan, lorazepam. Trying to think of Benadryl, whatever else. But you got to put these people down first, bring them in, and then assess them after. That's the only way. There's no way in some of these situations. I can't say all of them, but some of these situations, you're gonna have a social worker out there risking their life, getting paid shit, to try to, I don't know.
Watching you navigate your ass in here, almost hitting me, and you're telling him to stop, and you don't fit. I'm asking you to stop, don't go away, and you don't. You come closer. I'm in a legal proceeding for people like you that do that to me. It's a human rights violation case. It's a white female
Trazodone, yeah.
thing, and white females don't understand what no, don't, stop, and go away mean. They violate me. Thank you. Record it. Give it to the police.
All we're
they
doing...
know me. My name's Carla Ace, capital K, capital H.
Can you
I'm
just
in the
stop
middle
talking?
of a human rights... No, I will never stop talking.
You can, because
I will never stop talking.
We're coming right
This
here.
is my space.
No,
I'm
this
in
is
my vessel.
space,
I'm
and
in my
you
vessel.
need to stay away from us.
I have not even
know
exited my vessel. You're the one standing close to me. Look at yourselves. You are the hypocrites that I am talking about. You are being hypocrites.
Have you seen the Karen Moore whose electricity was cut off? No. Gotta check it out.
You are approaching me in my vessel.
If you would just
and you
stop
are what? Your
talking
car
and
is running, your
listen.
door is open, you're recording me? Because this is all you know how to do is violate people's human spaces and human
Actually,
rights.
we don't. You're being really disrespectful.
No, I think I'm not. I think I'm within my vessel.
Can you
within
just
my
shut
rights.
up
No,
for a
I will
minute?
never shut up!
Okay, well, all we're
You need to respect my personal space and
Jesus
leave me
Christ.
alone.
all we're doing is doing
Good
our
luck.
tires.
I want to see how that works for you.
I don't care
Show
what
me
you
how that
think.
works for you.
Hi, do you know what's wrong with her?
I'm minding my own business. You know what? I need these people to leave me alone.
Something's wrong with her. We just
I'm in my vessel, I'm in my lines, and I'm minding my own space. I'm watching these people almost back into me. She's shouting him to stop, and I'm saying back off.
Okay.
And white women have a hard time backing off.
I don't know what her issue is. She just started yelling at us.
Just random. No, I've been in this community for 9 months. They know who I am.
Do you know who she is?
Oh, absolutely. I have definitely a reputation in this community, and you can definitely talk to the police.
No.
We're
just holding here for a second.
There's
we
multiple
just-
spaces where it's safe to do that. Right now, you've blocked people in, and people cannot get out, and you've interfered with traffic. And I'm in within my lines, my space, and I'm asking people to leave me alone. And she came closer and approached me. And I was saying no, and she came closer. So whose rights are being violated?
That we were just
Really,
gonna be
men, you get
undoing
it.
the tire.
You think,
So
whoa,
she just
this bitch is
started
saying stop, no,
freaking
don't go
out
away,
like this,
and women take it as an invitation to come closer.
Okay,
And create a big
talking
stink about it.
Women's
And this is
rights
called a
and
trauma
women's
trigger.
rights.
I am triggered by white females that
Oh my God, trauma trigger. Isn't she white though? She's saying she's triggered by white females.
do not respect personal space.
Just talk to her for a second and try to
Nobody's talking to me.
I would be careful.
What did she say? Trauma trigger?
Okay.
Yeah,
Like, good luck. Call the cops. Please know me. Oh, I want to go in cell number 5 this time.
I think
Yeah, it's fine. I mean,
Got the windows up.
Yeah.
And you're all good.
I just,
I'm a trauma-informed practitioner. I'm in legal proceedings right now. I'm all about neuroscience.
I don't care. So I think
We're
I
just
completed a
gonna ignore her
modification
at this
plan.
point, yeah.
Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-sensitive
Yeah,
data.
sure.
I can prove ill intent.
keep an eye out.
It's specific, it's measurable, it's achievable, it's realistic, and it's time-sensitive.
Yo, she's awful
Ill
rocky.
intent
Okay, let's
is
get our
provable.
stuff done. And just
It's provable. You know
ignore.
no, this is funny.
No, honey, I want to go home.
That'd be me recording. Funny. Real quick, gaming in the flood. Notice the power outlet 6 feet up the wall. I think they planned for this. Did they really do this shit?
Part 2 na naman to. Ang tindi
What?
Tangina, baka lang yan eh. Tangina.
Those are little kids too.
Palag-palag na yan. Tanginang mga na yan. Dito na tayo eh. Gago, akit na natin yan. Lah!
Oh, sorry.
Yung pampers mo. Tangina nyo, gago kayo. Baka lang yan. Gago.
Man, those little kids look like they're playing in the water. I guess that's it. We'll call it so I can get the little one. But yo, thank you guys for joining, man. I appreciate it. Kind of last minute live stream. A little bit of fun. Yeah, no, I definitely. The world is freaking insane. It's already been. I mean, the current situation made it worse. People are on edge, and things are supposed to be getting better, but it doesn't seem like it has. We talk about this stuff all the time. No, I used to work in a hospital as a pharmacy tech. I might go back too. I mean, I don't want to go back to hospital. I kind of standing on your feet for hours, but I used to make IVs, adult IVs, pediatrics, sometimes chemo IVs and stuff like that for quite a while, like 10 years plus probably. And I had a lot of nursing friends. I had a lot of pharmacist friends. No doctor friends though, because they don't really, they look at you like shit. I told the story a couple times. The one time where I stepped on a doctor's shoe, or I stepped on his shoe, yeah. And he just looked at me with like disgust. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He didn't even. He was just like, he made a face like. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He didn't even say nothing. He's just like, and then he just kept walking. I was like, "Damn, that's what the doctors are." Not all of them are like that, but some of them, oof, Nobby. See if there's any other final things to wrap up on. I miss the live streams, man. I miss coming on and doing the stories. Oh, and what happened to Kanye West, man? He didn't do the album thing. I guess it's not surprising. Oh. Fuck off. I was using too much, right? Pause. Oh no, bro. I'm not even gonna say it. You know how this is how you know it's so real with the news. Let me show you this real quick because I was scrolling down. Let me show you guys this real quick on the news. And my daughter's hair is kind of all over. I took out her braids. I have such a struggle tonight taking out her braids. So I took it all out tonight, let it out tomorrow. I'm gonna wash it. But let me show you this. Check. Look at what does this say? So can you guys read that? Bruh. That damn leopard. How dare he be? Right? This is this thing all day long. I'm getting these notifications all day long. Oh, it's not this is the first time I've seen an animal one. I've seen that they were catching it, but I didn't see that now they were saying that because the thing was that now they're having issues now. Bruh. Bruh, if you didn't get it, if you didn't get the jab, you're a horrible, disgusting person. And you'll be just like this leopard here. Now they're going to the zoos and shit to send you the notifications. The 9-year-old male had a cough and runny nose. And two tests confirm the presence of the stuff. I'm gonna have to send this to some friends. The leopard in San Diego contracted. You know, the thing is, these people can read, the algorithms can read, so me even having it on the screen is probably like whatever. But the caretakers noticed that Ramil, the 9-year-old male snow leopard, had a cough and runny nose. 2 separate tests of his stool confirmed the presence. Ramil is not showing additional symptoms. The zoo said because he shares the enclosure with a female snow leopard and 2 or more leopards, the staff assumes they've been exposed. As a result, the animals were I don't even know if I could say that. But they were separated and the exhibit was closed. It's unclear how he got infected. So can they get the stuff too? Can they get the shot? Oh, it's real. This is from NBC News. Now, these days, saying it's NBC News, it's not like that means like it's just, you know, it's not like that brings a feeling of trust, right? Oh, it's CNN, it's NBC, it's Fox. Oh, okay, so it must be true. Now you have to like really back check and fact check everything. But at least this is, I would say, it's the authoritative news. No, it's actually NBC News. This is what's deemed authoritative news, and so it's not like the satirical sites. So my question, I don't know why they worded it like this. I don't know if it's to make people feel bad, but then my question is, are they going to be giving the animals the shot too, right? Are they going to be getting it? Can your pets get it? The shot? And then which brand do you give them? And can they make the animals wear masks? Or can they get like a muzzle thing, just put it over their face or something? Damn, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely saving this link. That gave me a good laugh. I saw somewhere they were animals in through the cages. Really? I don't know. Let me look that up real quick. Just we'll get out of here. But bro, I didn't know they were doing this to the animals too. They are. They are. Wow. Wow. They're getting an experimental version, apparently. Are getting experimental. This is the NY Times. And it says here, this is July 6th. Why are some animals now being... It's a thing. The zoos are giving it to the animals. Wow. So now you gotta... I feel like this makes you feel more guilty too. Like, damn, you need to get it. If you haven't gotten it, you need to get it. So they test the humans get tested first, and then now when we confirm it's kind of whatever, then now we can give it to the animals. Bro, I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know this was going on. I'm just so like, wow. All right, I guess we'll be out of here. Somebody said, I don't know. I don't even want to speak on that too much. And you've been telling me that don't talk about this stuff, so don't encourage me to have conversation about that. Is this today? Am I looking at this right? Oh, Sin, thank you too. I actually caught your Cash App. Thank you so much during the live stream. Thank you for the Cash App and the previous one too. I shouted you out on a previous video. But yeah, I'm out of here, man. Thank you guys. Be safe. And like I said, whether you've taken it or not, yo, wash your hands. Some of the basic functions of being hygienic, I guess. Wash your hands when you're going in and out of the house or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I put on my mask when I go in and out of places of business. So, but yeah, be safe, man. Take care. Love you guys. Have a good night. Thanks for coming. Peace. 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 Adios. Vaya con Dios. Vaya con Dios. Damn. In trouble. Somebody over there is gonna be in trouble because it wasn't